Today I'm going to show you how I cook steak, which is basically my favorite everyday meal. So let's go to the shop and prepare it. The first and probably the most important step is to choose the correct meat. My favorite part is ribeye, but the strip loin or tenderloin is also okay. And it is important to choose a steak that is cut across the fibers. Do not choose a steak that is cut parallel to the muscle fibers, because it will be very chewy. Steak like this costs between 17 to 18 euro per 1 kilo. I'll sometimes also buy the cheaper cuts like the chuck steak, which is only around 10 euro per kilo, but today it looks a little bit brown and oxidized. There are also vacuum sealed steaks, but they are 21 days aged and a little bit more expensive. So we are back at home in the evening, and what we are going to do is prepare our steak. Many people will say they don't like beef, they don't like steak because it's hard and chewy. So the preparation process will make it soft and tender. What you want to use is pink Himalayan salt or sea salt. I do not recommend the cheapest table salt you can buy in the supermarket because it's too salt and we are going to be generous with it. So let's go. The thing with the pink salt is that even if you use a little bit too much, you'll still be able to eat that, which is not the case with the cheap table salt. So I salt my steak on both sides, make sure I have at least one accident in my every YouTube video, and put the steak in the fridge for at least 12 or up to 48 hours. Now is the time to cook the steak for breakfast. Since I started using beef tallow and ghee for cooking, I never want to go back to using vegetable oil. Try cooking like this for a couple months and then try KFC fried chicken, you'll know what I mean. And yes, I know, this old Teflon pan needs replacing for a stainless steel one. One of the downsides of cooking steak every day is that you also need to clean your kitchen every day. The grease is literally everywhere, including the top kitchen drawers. Sometimes I'll check the softness of the meat like this. If it's too soft, it means it's still raw inside. When it's ready, I'll transfer it to the plate and let it rest for 1 or 2 minutes. Now it's time to try it. And I overcooked it.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
The moisture already started leaving the steak and it tasted dry and wet at the same time. Imagine eating something super dry and drinking water to make it less dry, but it doesn't help. So I ate that steak even if it wasn't too pleasant, and this is another steak that I eat in the afternoon. So let's try it. I would give this steak a solid 7 out of 10. So you see, this part is a little bit more chewy, but this part is super soft. And it almost falls apart, right? I wish I could get a little bit more crust on it, but it's a little bit difficult if the steak is so thin. I mean, it is a little bit wet on the outside, but it's soft, it's tender, the taste is not too intense. I mean, I eat 2 to 3 steaks a day, and I can tell you that the quality of meat is everything. You cannot buy 2 exactly identical steaks. So yeah, I'm going to continue making more videos. See you in the next one.